Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, for the top four seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Florida Gators. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. So the Gators offense trots out there to open this game. Well, the energy of this building, Chris, is going to pick up as the Sugar Bowl unfolds. As they say in New Orleans, let le bon temps rouler. Let the good times roll.
And really one of the more hostile environments, I think, when it comes to bowl games. You know, I've called so many games in here. Think about the history. Going all the way back to 1935, they played the Sugar Bowl right here in New Orleans. I think a lot of people have associated this bowl game with the SEC. But as we've seen since the start of the playoff, teams like Washington, Ohio State, Clemson, among others, have made this trip down here to the Bayou.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll try the right here. Moves the ball up to the 30.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
Breaks loose at the 40. He has first down yardage at the 46.
But with all this build-up and hype of this playoff game, this defense has got to do a better job at the line of scrimmage. That's another first down. They had their chance there on third down, but they do not want this to become an ongoing trend against this offense. They're just too good.
Tries the right with a quick throw. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up. And the Gators will crank up the tempo. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Trying to create here on the move. And is intercepted. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
Boy, a costly mistake here by the quarterback. Forces that ball into coverage, and the defense comes up with the interception. Hate to see the game start off like this for this offense.
Line getting set up. It's a first down play. And there's the handoff. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
The pass rush closing in. The freshman's able to get home with a sack. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. To throw, it's Nolan. Quick throw to the left side. He pulls it in for a big gain. And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack. This middle linebacker can play all over the field. That's how they bring him in the blitz, and he gets home.
Yeah, usually you think of this middle linebacker, he's kind of a sideline-to-sideline player defending the run, but Here, the timing and the instincts as a blitzer coming right through the middle of that offensive line, and he gets to the quarterback.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. We'll see if he's got the leg from 49 yards out. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
Now, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The Florida offense retakes the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down right at the 20. The Gators will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Back's got it again. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker. Inches away.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They go backwards on that 3rd down completion. Sets up a 4th down. Gators will line up to kick it away. And this will be the first punt for this offense this afternoon. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's complete downfield. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. They got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as a quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
2nd and long for this offense after the sack. He'll hand it off. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Got him. He's sacked.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field in that 3rd down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. And now it's 4th down and long.
He missed it. Remains 3 after that miss.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Handoff on a single back formation. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. Well, Kurt, Ohio State has the lead here after 1. We've reached the end of 1 in this quest to move 1 step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll run it here. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Takes the ball and heads to the left. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
He's tackled inside the 35, picks up a 1st down.
You know, they're just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And the Gators looking to keep this drive moving. Play action here on 1st down. Throws a rocket toward the right side. Caught near the goal line. And the defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Gators line it up with 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display. That's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Kick goes through, so it's 7-3. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Return starts from inside the 5. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Important 2nd down play coming up. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Catch hauled in here over the middle. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. Buckeyes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm. But
breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. It's a big gain across midfield down inside the 35.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
Receiver in motion now. Off the play fake on 1st down. Freshman introducing himself to the quarterback there.
Boy, good job here getting into the backfield and coming up with this sack here by the defensive line from the Florida Gators. And, Chris, you think about Florida, you think about defensive linemen, you think about an incredible history and legacy that they've had over the years. Start with Javon Kearse, the freak, what he was able to do. And Kevin Carter, all the sacks he came up with. Dante Fowler, such speed off the edge. Even Derek Harvey, boy, he had an incredible year in 06 when the Gators won the national championship. And we're still seeing them dominate the line of scrimmage today.
After missing the field goal on their last drive, they got to do something here on 3rd down to even get into field goal range. To the air, it's Nolan. Receiver makes the catch. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. 2nd down and goal. Press coverage now from the secondary. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. 3rd and goal, looking to throw for it. Defense is coming after him. Pressure coming, and they've got him again. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. The Gators offense retakes the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. He's going to hand this off. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. The Gators looking to use the up-tempo offense here. They're going to run it. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down. The offense going with the hurry up. On 1st down, it's play action. He eludes the rush. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. The loss sets up a 2nd and long from the 20. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Rifles this football to the left. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the 2nd half.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. And here comes a deep shot. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. You stop it with the 45, but that's good for a 1st down.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw that keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline, waiting for your turn to get another chance.
Works his way inside the 10. Tackle, but 1st down. And the Gators come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And they'll step out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage there. The defense pursuit forced him out.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Play action fake, looking to throw. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Florida. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right call.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He'll return it from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the Salk were able to bring him down quickly. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Gators will kick this away to start the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide.
What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. And how about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Florida offense retakes the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. The Gators will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Here we go on 4th down. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
Well, that's when you know a coach trusts the offensive line and his running back. 4th down and short, no problem. Give it to the running back. The back doesn't hesitate at all. He's able to convert and pick up that nice first down.
He'll hand it off. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down. That run sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Dropped for a loss after the catch on 3rd down. Sets up a 4th down now. And the Gators will look to convert here on 4th down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick completion to the tight end. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down. The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. This one is out of bounds, and that'll give the offense great field position. Florida offense is back out on the field now. Here comes the opening play of the drive to begin from the 33. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. That run moves the ball across the 40.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. The Gators will come to the line to run the hurry up. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. Sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. Leading here in the fourth quarter will keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. And here's the handoff. Tackle made at the 41. That's first down yardage.
It makes sense going for it here. You're kind of in that no man's land, depending on how much faith you have in your kicker. And if you don't get it, your opponent still has a ways to go. Now you pick it up and you can go get a touchdown.
The Gators are on the move here. Ball handed off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Back to throw. It's Lagway. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. The pass ball is incomplete. We're trying to extend the play, but nobody open. 8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. Trying for a fourth down completion. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. Going the other way, can they stop him? That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
And he's brought down after a big first down gain. Second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Less than a yard to go as they cover the line on second down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Second down, we're going to throw it. It's a quick grab. They'll get him, but he put the spin cycle on that defender. Wow. The Buckeyes looking to cash in this red zone trip. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Dropping back. It's Nolan. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he'll be stopped just short of the end zone at the 1.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. That's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, that ball's tipped up into the air, and it's anybody's football. The defense, first of all, does a great job of anticipating a throw down in the red zone, and they're in great position to knock that ball up. But it was exciting to see, would anybody come up with it once it was in the air?
The defense has kept the offense out of the end zone all game, and they stop on 3rd and goal.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
He's got it right near the end zone.
Well, that quarterback's doing a good job of getting the ball out of his hands. Remember, you get inside that 10-yard line, the decisions have to be much quicker because the windows that he's looking into are very tight, and they close quickly. So good job of getting a completion, but now 4th and goal. Down the possession. And
he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Boy, what a great job by this offense to put this touchdown up on the board with under 3 minutes to go. It's a no-brainer. You go for 2 and try to tie this game up here late.
So they get the touchdown, now looking for the 2-point conversion to tie this one up late. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he's got it. The conversion is good, and we are all tied up here in the 4th quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Offense retakes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll hand it off. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
The back's got it. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning as the clock stops. Give both coaches a chance to strategize here before the time runs out. Here we go. Crucial play coming up. It's 3rd down and 3. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. So a tie game, 4th quarter. They're going to go for it on this 4th down. Keeping it on the ground here. And that will pick up a 1st down. They'll spot it at 38. 4th down conversion gives them a fresh set of downs, but time is running out. Got to get to the line quickly. Movement at the second level of the defense now. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down.
Just love watching this back run. He gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Going for a big play downfield. Catch made down inside the 25. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Gators begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the 1st down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
A running play called on 4th down. He's got room looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. To take the lead in the final minute.
Chris, I thought we might be headed to overtime here, but this offense would not be denied. Outstanding execution, and they take the lead. Now it's all about can their defense hold on to see if they can get this win.
And the extra point was up and good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he takes this from inside the 5. Returner tackled right there. That's when they'll start the drive. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.